So anyway, guess what, guys? I got something cool. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So for the longest time, I've been searching for the rest of the SVTs. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm fairly certain you can. But anyway, I've got 6, 7, 4, 5, 3, and hiding under this beautiful tarp. That is awesome. I love these cases, guys. Like Ampeg. Holy crap, that's awesome. Keeps the investments nice and clean. I say investments not because I'm going to sell them in the future, but because as long as they're taken care of, they'll last me longer in the future, so I can actually play and make money and things like that. You know, eventually I'll make the money back. But at least that's what I tell my wife. Anyway, terrible joke. For the longest time, I've been chasing 2 of them down. So there's the SVT-2 and the Pro version. There's some debate as to which one's better, Pro or non-Pro. Tomato, I don't care. So that one I know exists because I have seen it. I have seen it. It's on eBay. It's on Reverb. You guys post pictures of it because you're just vicious. You're vicious? Good golly. Anyway, I know it exists. But then there's one that I'm not quite sure existed. What did I do to my poor jeans? Anyway, there's one that I know exists. The 2. 75 pounds, 300 watts of pure glorious tube. It's like watching the guy drive by in a freaking like 68 Camaro. You know it exists. You'll never own one, but it's out there, so you can at least admire it as it walks by, drives by, plays by. All of the above, right? Then there's one that they told me existed. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah? They're like, yeah, there's reviews of it on YouTube back in like 2006. I'm like, that's like 17 years ago, guys. Just to point out, the video is older than when I graduated. Yeah. It's over halfway back to the last century. For Pete freaking sake. And everybody's like, oh, it exists. It's really up there. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's somewhere. And then my wife and I tracked down a 2 Pro, right? Here's how my life works. So my wife and I tracked down a 2 Pro. Well, it wasn't so much we tracked it down. A guy on Facebook's like, hey, guess what I'm repairing? And I'm like, what are you repairing? He goes, it's a 2 Pro, and he posts pictures. And I'm like, oh my, I've been looking for one of those. And he's like, oh, it's probably in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, oh, shoot, as long as it's not Arizona or Montana, He goes, no. It's in this little place just outside of Kansas City. So, now that I know that I live in the middle of nowhere, I'll start keeping an eye out for Courage the Cowardly Dog for all of y'all. Hostess! Anyway, so, here comes the fun part though. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, we found the 2 Pro. I would like to go and get it. She says, sweet deal. So now, I'll get to drive the 68 Camaro of Ampeg amps. Yeah, room. But, not really drive. Well, I guess it's kind of drive if you like really hit it with a bass amp. Anyway, the same day, I text my wife when she's at work, and I'm like, hey, hon, I don't think the 8 Pro exists, but now that we got the 2 Pro, everything should be fine, right? And then I get on Reverb. And the same day, an 8 Pro was posted. Now, it wasn't immediately that we bought it, but it was pretty immediate. I mean, it was quick. I mean, let's just say that at the speed that I bought it, right? At the speed that we got this thing, if we were comparing it to other speedy things, it would have been a very disappointed female. That's how quick we're talking. Like, just not worth the time and effort. So anyway, adult joke aside, I'm trying to shoot it over your kids' heads. Did it make it, or are you those types of parents where your kids are like, I know what he's talking about? Anyway, so, it arrived. I'm not sure what's in the box. It could have been a scammer, because I'm still not convinced that these exist. By the way, if you see glitter on me, and glitter on my jeans, well, that's weird. Could have sworn I put my box down right. Did I put it in my pockets? No. I'm just an idiot. I left it across the room. Ha! Dangerous object, beware. Remember, tiny blade. Now, I'm still not quite sure what's in the box. I don't know what's in the box. I don't think it's an 8 Pro, because my heart tells me they don't exist. It's like Ampeg started broadcasting that they had found Bigfoot and a unicorn. They found Bigfoot riding a unicorn on their way to visit the mermaids, all at the same time, and then told us it was for sale, and that I never heard of it again. So, if this is what's in the box, first off, I might need some heart medication pills, and because I still don't think it exists. I even went searching for Bigfoot. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother video, and I wasn't even supposed to be searching for Bigfoot. I was doing IT work. Anyway, it's a cool story though. So, icky. So here we go. We're going to open the box. Are you guys as excited as I am about opening this box? Because I'm pretty freaking excited. I'm certain I'm going to open this box and it's going to be some guy that like hand drew an 8 on an SVT-7. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's open it. Or maybe it's going to be something like a Bigfoot stuffed animal thing. I don't know. Or Elvis. It might be Elvis who pops out of the box. I really don't know. They also said it was in mint condition. So it'd be rare, and rare. Maybe they'll be like the other packaging where it's a box inside a box. I love that a lot of companies, just to go on a funny redundancy rant here, I love how a lot of companies like, we're green for the earth, here's a box inside a box, 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 inside a box. And then the next thing you know, you're like, I built a tree. Here we go, last tape thingy. I'm going to block it with my hand. You cannot see this. No, quit looking. Stop! I'm watching you. I need a little bit more blade. Now. Oh no. Oh. Well, on a positive point, my D&D minis are going to be appreciative because we have foam. Anyway. And packing peanuts that are one use, because once those get squished, they ain't coming back. Oh guys, this video is about to be real postponed because oh yeah. All right, all right, all right. I shall not be distracted because I love you guys, and I really need you to feel my excitement. Wow, man, I can build a small town. Woo, woo! I like puzzle pieces that just don't have anywhere else to go. It's like they sent me all the male puzzle pieces and left all the female ones out because they're just the one size. Like, they go only one way. All right, I'm gonna reach in here. You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm excited because I got it. Bubble wrap! Anyway. Oh! Random long cable just hanging out of the box. That's awesome. I appreciate more power cables. I really do. Being both a bass nerd and a computer nerd, I end up with a lot of stuff. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking the cable may have originally been here. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Definitely going to hide those packing peanuts from my toddlers because if I don't, my house will be a very safe padded space. Any other things that I need to know of? No manuals? No anything? Okay. Okay, so first off, this is already not the dimensions of an SVT-7. The 7's right here, and he is much shorter than this. In fact, it's even bigger than my 3. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. This might actually be an SVT-8. And it's not very heavy, which is surprising. I'm going to move the box to the floor and lift it up on top of my PN112 HLF. Wish me luck. Lift with the knees. Actually, that's almost not heavy at all. Holy cow. So, here we go. All right. No. Get back in there. Stay. Okay. Oh no, more escapees. No. Okay. Woo. Don't mind if I do. All right, fine. I'll put it down. Okay, here we go. Oh, I see screws. I see feet. This thing is upside down. Hold on. Well, let me kick the bottom. Oh, I'm not gonna let you guys see the front yet. I haven't seen the front yet. I don't know what it is. You can't know before I know. Quit looking. Stop. How many feet are there? There's 4. Do they fit? Barely. Okay. Are you peeking? Don't peek. Stop! You're killing my bubbles. Darn you, tape. Okay, here we go. Plastic. Okay. All right. What did you guys? Oh! I can see something. It's peeking. Are you peeking? I know I'm peeking. Here we go. Oh, that is a beauty. Okay, we can end the video. It's great. Anyway, here it is. Holy cow, look at that thing. That almost doesn't fit on top of... man, I am sparkly. Oh, wow, that was a lot more sparkle than I thought I had on me. It's like as soon as I brush my pants, it's just instant sparkle. I'm fabulous, people. Man, I just need a disco ball and a sequin outfit here. Can you get it in the shot, hun? Alright, sweet deal. This thing is massive. First off, it's a front breather. What I mean by that is there's vents right here that are supposed to suck the air in this way. And it looks like there's an intake here because I can see fins. There's fins there too, so I'm guessing. No, somehow you suck air in and blow it out. You blow it out the front. Maybe it's maybe it sucks air out the sides and blows out the front. So this is indeed an SVT-8 Pro. Holy cow! Anybody on Facebook that's been checking out, I'm the David Wood guy in the MPEG forums. That is me. I'm the guy with kind of the red picture holding the bass up on stage, like 10 years ago, but that's me. So you guys, if you've noticed, I've actually been looking for one of these for a long freaking time. And here it is. Whoever had it dialed in before had everything off. So, here's the dealios. I always play everything at noon. Noon. Frequency is even turned all the way down. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That's it. Everything's turning. Ooh. Drive, pull on. So, just in case you guys are wondering, this is like the ultimate big brother of the SVT-7 Pro. The SVT-7 Pro goes up to 1,000 watts, right? And then once you match your ohms, you got to understand ohms, impedance, things like that. This jobber is designed to hit 2,500 watts. Just in case you're wondering how insane that is, the 810E, this big boy here, the fridge, is about 800 watts or something like that, right? And it gets ridiculously loud. This dude's 2,500 watts. The 4 Pro peaks at 1,600 watts. The 5 Pro is about the same as the 4 Pro. The 3 Pro is 450. He's 1,000. That's the 7. And the 6 is 750 at max outputs. 2,500 watts. That is literally almost 2 of my bigger boys together. And it weighs like 25 pounds. It's got a Class D amplifier. What that means is, well, it's got a tube preamp, if I remember correctly. It's a hybrid, so it has a tube preamp to give you that slight compression in the tube stage, and your preamp when you're setting all of your tones and everything else like that. And then it sends that to the power amp that then cranks it to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. This one doesn't go to 11. This one goes to 20 freaking 2. That's what this does. It's insane. I would feel slightly uncomfortable powering any of my amps with, like any of my cabs with it. Any one of them. In fact, this is the kind of guy that if you're running like a giant arena, you want to snag one of these and just run a wall of 810s. That's what you're aiming for. That's what this guy does. It's insane. It's fantastic. It's fabulous. It's sexy. It's lightweight. It's really freaking small. And the guy wasn't kidding. I am not seeing any scuffs or anything on it. And I'm really tempted to be really funny and plug it straight from here right into that little guy, because that will be awesome. As long as I keep the volume knob basically off, my 112 should survive the experience.